Welcome aboard, everybody. This is Wednesday Night Basketball of the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here along with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. It's a single-game return to Los Angeles for the Clippers as they look for a boost from their home crowd. They're getting their first look at the Thunder in this one. The previous season series split right down the middle. These teams were quite evenly matched.
Well, if this is a matchup that feels familiar, it's because it is. And just last season, they were knocked out of the conference semis by this club.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. Taking a look at the Thunder. Durant outside at the 3 with Ibaka playing the power forward. Russell Westbrook out there with D. And it's Adams in at the center locking down the middle. And it's Paul penetrating. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Milton, defended by Durant, pass to Paul. Clock at 6. Here's Milton. And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The first one falls. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
I was able to talk with Kurt Rambis for a moment. We talked about their strategy on how to contain Russell Westbrook, and he told me that Russell's at his best in the open floor. To counteract that, they'll try to make sure they get back on defense in a hurry and limit his chances to get out in transition and start setting up his teammates or throwing down dunks. Neither is a good option for them.
Thanks, Doris. Kicks it to Griffin. To the left wing. Here's Redick. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. Redick's got his first 2 points of the night. The Thunder have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Westbrook passes to D. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Well, his free throw numbers this year are below 70%. So when he's getting to the line, he has not been effective.
And I know he's got to be upset at himself for shooting so poorly at the line. So I would think he'll be doing everything he can to bring those numbers up.
Here now, the Clippers, outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
I think their attitude going into that game was all wrong. I think they believed what was being said about them, that it was a game they couldn't win, and they just didn't have any confidence.
I'm not going to go with you on that one, Steve. I don't agree with that. I think they believed in themselves. I just think the talent difference between the teams was far too much for them to overcome.
This guy's a good three-point shooter, but that was probably from a little bit too far.
Yeah, not what I would call working to get the best shot either.
Maybe they're still working out the kinks defensively because that was a blatant mistake.
Oklahoma City comes into this one after the win against Cleveland.
Yeah, and offensively, everything seemed to come together for them beautifully. It seemed like everything they tried worked.
And with a multifaceted approach like the one they had, it takes a sophisticated defense to stop it, which was not the case that day.
And the Thunder with the possession here. After the basket by Los Angeles. Goes up. The fast break ends at the rim of the jam.
The defense to start and ignite that play was terrific, and I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
And now that they have the lead, they might even want to get more aggressive defensively. Really attack, try to come up with more steals.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it, trailing by 2, and the shot is good. D's got 8.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
The Clippers have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Adams. Passes to D. 11 feet away. The shot is off. Good D by Jordan. Out to the right wing. Inside, Durant with the steal. Now the pass to D. Lets it go. And that one's good. Westbrook.
He's so reliable. And, you know, his offense seems to be consistently there for this team.
And here are the Clippers. Paul outside. Jordan with a screen on Westbrook. And there's 1:45 left to play in the first quarter. They get it back. Jordan. Great D that time from Durant. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. D passes to Adams. The Clippers grab the miss. Here's Redick. Second shot opportunity. He lays it in. Redick's got his second bucket of the night.
So the defense just looked a little lazy on the glass there.
Yeah, nobody boxing out. That's inexcusable.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Brooks comes in for Oklahoma City. Serge Ibaka has checked in for McGarry. Durant comes in for Waiters. And it's D in for Russell Westbrook. So for Oklahoma City right now, Lamb and Durant are the long athletic wings. Smith is out there with Ibaka, and it's D in at the 1 spot. The shot's good from Griffin.
They've been getting it inside at every opportunity and getting results, too.
It's a great formula, and it's really a sign that the offense is clicking.
D, Brooks covering. D passes to Ibaka. Durant kicks to Ibaka. On baseline, J. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Ibaka's got the lead up to 3 now for the Thunder.
That was some skill there. Nice use of the bounce pass.
And a chance here to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Yes, gentlemen, D in their last game against the Cavaliers had a huge game. He finished with 34 points and played some lockdown defense as well, causing havoc on both ends of the floor. This was the latest chapter in what has been a stretch of very good outings for him. Will we see another one tonight, Kevin?
All right, Doris, thank you. It really was a stunning performance, Clark. He was at his absolute best in this game.
Yeah, and the only thing about having a game like that, Kevin, is that it's almost impossible to duplicate it here tonight.
Well, nobody's expecting that, Clark, and they don't need him to do that. If he's even half as good as he was that night, it should be enough.
In low to Ibaka, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam. An indication there of why the scoreboard looks like it does. Very passive defense.
But the finish was anything but passive.
No, he hammered that down, Clark. Superb above the rim action.
Paul with the ball, now guarded by D. Paul can't get it to go.
Even against solid defense, he's still going to try to continue to make that shot.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, I wouldn't bet against him in that situation next time.
Here's Roberts, defended by Durant. Brooks with no one around. And he's good on the 3-ball. Brooks has got his first 3 points of the game. Puts it up from 15. The shot's good from D.
Things are starting to warm up from the field for them this quarter as they add to their lead.
Yeah, it seems like everybody, Steve, has the hot hand right now.
Paul with the screen for Brooks. The dish to Paul. Fires from 14. That misses off the backboard.
Well contested shot there.
And that's the key defensively. You've got to make them work for it, challenge every shot.
Here's D. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
You know, he's putting on an outstanding offensive display, and he may just be getting warmed up here.
Paul dishes to Griffin. Griffin a screen on Smith. Out to Brooks. For the 3. No good. And it's Oklahoma City the other way. 1:21 left to play in the first half. They swipe it. Feeds it to Roberts. He dishes it to Brooks. Over in the corner, Paul. Back to Brooks. 6 to shoot. Here's Roberts. Drills the 3-pointer.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any agenda.
It's hard to overstate all the points they've scored on assists today. Beautiful to watch.
Here's D. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Clippers trail by 3. Right wing from outside the arc. The rebound by Ibaka.
He got the shot he wanted off that pick, just couldn't get it to fall.
But, Steve, they'll take that play all day long, 10 times out of 10. That was good action.
The shot's good from D.
When they pulled up from mid-range, more often than not, they've buried.
You know, that's not always the #1 option, but if the defense gives that to you, you got to take it.
Paul outside. Griffin a screen on Smith. Brooks with no one around. And the 3 off target. Durant for 3. They get the rebound. Here's D. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Boy, a big bonus for them to end the quarter as he beats the buzzer.
Talk about maximizing.
And so that brings the first half to a close. It's the Thunder up by 7. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. I'm here with Scott Brooks. And, Coach, how would you assess how this first half has played out?
Okay, guys, solid play so far. I like what I'm seeing. But just a few things to talk about before the second half. I definitely can't find any fault.
All right, the second half beginning in just a moment. We're seeing tremendous gameplay from D.
Just a pleasure to watch him play basketball. The way he sets up his teammates, his passing, his decision-making.
Clippers trail by 7. CP3 at point with Redick there, the backcourt. Blake Griffin down low and DeAndre Jordan. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Kurt Rambis. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. At the elbow, Westbrook. Griffin with some nice D.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Paul left side. Wide open. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
To the wing on the left. Westbrook with it. Chris Paul covering. And Westbrook, here we go. D passes to Ibaka. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. The lead pushed to double digits. Durant's got the first points of the second half here for Oklahoma City. The Clippers shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Paul kicks to Griffin. Back to Paul. Jordan sets the pick for Paul. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Redick. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
Los Angeles shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. The free throw drops for Redick.
It's been a nice game for Redick.
Nice shooting.
Put 1 3-pointer on.
Clippers trail by 12. Paul outside. Now Griffin inside. Rebounded by Lamb. Lamb's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
Up. We're going to make sure they get no good looks from the outside. That means you stick with your man even when you're on the opposite side of the ball. No help on drop.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Jordan's checked in. And a switch here also for Oklahoma City. D, he's checked in for Russell Westbrook. Here's D. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. Clark, the coach, was really passionate in that last huddle, trying to do everything he can to get his message across.
You know, and I'm not sure what he wanted exactly, but he did it with enough fire that I'm guessing he's not going to be happy with any lapse in execution. I mean, he made his point pretty clear.
Here's Roberts. averaging 10 points per contest. Reddick dishes to Roberts. Connects in the foul line jumper. Roberts got 5 now.
And they have to mix it up defensively. That was just too easy.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. And let's take this chance to look at some of the perimeter players who aren't afraid to mix it up in the middle either. These are the top rebounding point guards in the league. And you look at D, a terrific rebounder, 5th overall.
And it may not be the first thing you think about, but if you look at a lot of the all-time great point guards, rebounding was always a big part of their game.
Yeah, I think that's true, Steve. It's not a necessary attribute for a point guard, but the ability to rebound is something that took a few of the greats to another level entirely, and it helps your team, too.
Griffin passes to Brooks. And Roberts kicks to Brooks. Dishes it to Roberts. Shot clock at 4. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Roberts got 4 points in the quarter.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
Here's D. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Talk about some great numbers for D. He has 20 points, and he's managed to get 4 of his points by way of the free throw line.
And that may not be the first thing people notice about his performance, but those are important points nonetheless.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. 35 seconds left to play in the third. Griffin kicks to Reddick. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. And Brooks, here we go. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Oklahoma City leading by 11. Here's D, and a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. D's got 23 points. We've got 13 seconds left in the third quarter. There's the feed to Roberts. The 3. The rebound by McGarry. From half court, off on that one. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Thunder lead by 13. We'll be back shortly live from Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles. And so here are the Clippers. 15-point game. And Oklahoma City looking who they've got to start the fourth quarter. The backcourt tandem, Westbrook and Jeremy Lamb. Anthony Morrow out there with Durant. And it's Adams in at the pivot, manning the middle.
Really high-quality shot there, just a little off with his release.
That miss right there will definitely leave him shaking his head.
D, he's checked in for Jeremy Lamb. Oklahoma City shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that. Westbrook passes to D. Shoots the 3. The Clippers grab the miss. Griffin's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Roberts dishes to Paul. And count it from 19 feet away. The Thunder leading by 13. And the call will be against D. That's his first foul.
Terrific defensive play to cut him off and square up.
And he took a shot. Excellent toughness to get in there and make a play. I love that kind of work.
Here's Roberts. Puts it up from 12. And it's off the back rim. No good.
And Steve, not only is their lead big, but their advantage on the boards is huge too.
Yeah, well deserved. I mean, they have worked their tails off on the glass. Now, you got to like his shot selection today. He set a good example for the rest of his teammates.
Paul with the ball. Now guarded by D. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
Maybe that'll ignite. I mean, impossible not to get pumped up after that. At least I think that would be the case.
Well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are. Look at them. They are pumped up.
Yeah, they're geek.
That's what those alley-oops do, though. They're going to have to tighten up defensively, guys, because they're really giving up way too many open looks.
Trains the three-pointer. The Thunder leading by 12. Here's D. Again, Oklahoma City.
Boy, they're getting into a real groove from inside the three-point line, knocking down those mid-range jump shots.
Yeah, in fact, that's the shot they've used from that range, Clark, to get 8 of their last 10 points.
Paul kicks to Roberts. He's looking for Griffin and finds him. Another one falls for the Clippers.
Still went down, but with no defense anywhere near him, he might as well just go straight up. No need to fade away.
D, defended by Paul. No good from D.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. The offensive rebound, Jordan. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
The defense has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Boy, I'd like to know how many of their attempts have come from inside 5 feet. It seems like everything is right at the rim.
J.J. Redick's checked in for the Clippers. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Ibaka's checked in. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Good on the shot. And that's 31 points for D.
That's 10 straight points on mid-range jump shots.
You know, to paraphrase a Bible verse that says love covers over a multitude of sins, good shooting does the same thing in basketball. Well, I think one of the stories has been rebounding.
The Thunder leading by 11. Down low, here's Adams. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
And it's Paul penetrating, and Jordan gets it to go. Jordan's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, we've seen that more than a few times, an easy bucket in the lane.
Yeah, the interior defense simply has been lifeless.
Pass to D. Makes it off the glass. D's got 15 points in just the second half.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Lamb's checked in. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Hey, guys, well, Kurt Rambis had some advice for the team in that last break. He told his players, turnovers are killing us right now. We can't keep trying to make the home run play. Settle down, run the offense, and make the simple pass. Kevin, sounds easy enough.
All right, Doris. D, covered by Redick. Pass to Durant. Six on the shot clock. Here's Lamb, and again it's Oklahoma City.
Well, he had that height separation there on the mid-range jump shot. Really good job of taking advantage of that.
Redick is in the corner. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got his 7th assist in the game. The Thunder leading by 9. D, defended by Paul. No good from D.
Boy, they needed that last rebound. They haven't done well on the boards overall, but that one was huge.
Still fighting for the win here. Now here's Redick, guarded closely. From about 19 feet, the shot's good from Paul.
Well, after all those struggles in the first half, he has really picked it up here in the second.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 8 of 11 from the field in the final period. Great shooting down the stretch. No good from D. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Paul kicks to Jordan. With the shot. Off the left rim and out.
That's a shot that he sometimes struggles with, but you can't fault him for taking it when the defense backs off like that.
And Paul over to help. To the inside and out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock.
Shooting for Los Angeles, Chris
Good on the first, and that trims the lead to 6. Both teams deciding to change it up. And a tough break as his second attempt at the line, no good. And so they choose to intentionally foul. Both teams will make substitutions. And so here is Oklahoma City, and an intentional foul right there. It's the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So both teams changing it up here. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. And the Thunder making a switch here. Brooks for 3. Snatched away. Releases from 15. Shot is off. Offline. So it's Oklahoma.